It's your birthday. Hey everyone, it's Haley.
I'm Kenzie.
And we are here today with Mom Life Vermont. So today's
Kenzie.
And Kenzie. Oh, and Candy. So today is a very special day. What's today, Kens?
My birthday.
It is. How old are you?
4.
4. So on Kenzie's birthday, I've taken the day off because we wanted to go on an adventure together, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember where we are?
Mount Hum.
Close. We're at Mount Hunger.
Mount Hunger?
We are here in Waterbury, Vermont today, and we are at a brand new hiking spot. I don't know if I've ever done this, but it has been a place that I have heard about. I live in northern Vermont. I work in central Vermont. I don't know a lot about central Vermont, but I'm excited to explore trails that a lot of my coworkers who live in central Vermont know about. One of them is, I thought it was the Mountain Hunger Trail, but it's Mount Hunger Trail in Waterbury. And I guess we're just gonna head on our adventure. We ready, Kens?
Yeah.
We are ready. My Camelback on. If you're interested in what brand I have, check out the description. It'll be there. Right now, just so you guys know, the weight loss journey is coming on the channel. This will probably be posted sometime close to, within the next month. And we're using my Fitbit. I love my Fitbit. I just started finding out all the fun, amazing features of it. There's a video of my unboxing, and I'm very happy with some of the features I've discovered at this point. Maybe I'll do an update video for you guys. The other thing I have on is map my walk so I can see how far I go. I'm thinking we'll do about 2 miles. Round trip is 4. I don't think we'll make it that far, but we will see. Just a little peek here inside the forest. We are immersed in the forest here. Driving here, we did hit a dirt road, and you definitely drive into the mountains as you're coming. But we just put in Google Mount Hunger and it popped us in the Waterbury Trail. So here we are, we're going. Now, as I was trying to figure out what Kenzie and I were gonna do on our birthday, I knew we were gonna go for a hike, but I did not know where. And I had to come to work for a quick minute, and this is relatively close to work. I think I had said that. As I started to do a little research on this adventure, it said that this trail was difficult. And as I read more, it said you would be rock climbing towards the top, and I just didn't think Kenzie and I would make it to the top. We're nowhere near the top right now, don't worry. But we just like climbed up a hill, a mountain, bouldery rocks. This has to be, what? Good job! This has to be the most treacherous hike that I've taken thus far. I guess I gauge my scale on, can my mother do it? I don't think my mother could do this one, but maybe she could. Ma, let me know. Could you do this? Look, Kenzie is like climbing up there. Then we have long windy bits. These are nice. I'm breathing hard because that last little hill was difficult. Yeah. Is that good water?
I need a visible.
You need an invisible camera?
Yeah.
This is not invisible. I can see it.
Mom.
Yeah.
It's in a great spot.
This is a great spot for a picnic and hiking for about a half hour right now. Kenzie wanted to take a little bit of a break, so we're taking a break. We're right on the trail. It's hard to tell, but it's all this rocky area. I do have to say we've gotten off trail once. There are little offshoots on this trail that will take you to kind of like a flat area, not really to camp, but I imagine we could have stopped at the last place and had our picnic there. Just flat ground. We've seen a couple of those. That's the first one we've taken. We accidentally took it. We kind of got there and we're like, now where do we go? And we had to find the trail again. This trail does have blue marks, but they're definitely not as dark or as noticeable as some of the trails we've been on that have been very well marked. Right, Kenz?
Yeah. It's a very mess situation.
We're taking a break. Why?
I'm tired.
Oh, you're tired, and we have this huge hill that we're about to climb, right? Oh my goodness, I have to say, the fact that this was called a difficult trail definitely is a difficult trail. There are just like these areas of rock stairs that you're going up. It's a fairly rocky path. I do have to say though, I think I said before, the trail isn't well marked, but it does look well maintained, or at least well used. So that's nice. We're gonna finish this steep part. We can do it. I don't know if I can do it. Now we have a stream. Little waterfalls, Ken. How cute. There's ladies walking right here just to kind of give you an idea of like our trajectory. Ken, do you want to tell everyone what you got?
I got a salamander.
No, you got a salamander? What's his name?
I called him Runaway One.
Runaway One. It's getting hard, isn't it? We're almost at a mile, baby. Then we can go down. Mile up, mile down. It's a good hike. We're almost at a mile. And we made it a mile. Can you believe it?
Can I have a picnic?
Sure.
Can I have a picnic?
Yep. We've officially made it a mile. You excited? What are we gonna do now? Why are you mad at me?
Because you didn't want me candy.
Oh, you're mad at me because I didn't want your candy because I wanted you to eat all your candy? I never heard of such a thing. You're 4 and sassy now. It's Kensley's birthday. Did I tell you that? It's Kensley's birthday. Do I want to sing happy birthday right now? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kensley. Happy birthday to you. May your birthday be bright, full of cheer and delight. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
You said no because you didn't want my candy.
Well, I don't want your candy, but we can still celebrate your birthday, right? We hiked a mountain today. Isn't that cool? I don't want no candy. We ended up walking a little bit further from where we had sat, and I told you we had gone a mile, and maybe just like up the next hill, a 1/10 of the mile, we ended up finding these little ponds full of water and this waterfall that kind of cascades down all of these rocks and creates these little ponds, which I could see myself definitely taking a dip in if it was, I mean, it's hot out here, but if it was hotter, I would definitely hop in. Kensley keeps touching the water. It's nice, it's beautiful. You can go over there and touch that big water, deeper water. Just be careful getting your shoes wet. What'd you think?
My wish is for a little room, and your wish is for a big room, and I wish is for a big room.
Oh, you made wishes in the pond?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Down. I do have to say, down is a lot harder than up for this trail. Walking up the trail and the boulders we were climbing on and the trees we were climbing over and just the steepness of the trail in general, I knew going down was likely going to be hard, and it is. We've definitely fallen more, mostly Kensley, but I guess I've slipped a couple of times coming down, then going back up. We haven't needed nearly as many breaks this way, like it's not as hard, and I think that has a little bit to do, ooh, that's a worm just hanging. I think that has a little bit to do with the fact that we do have to slow down quite a bit in order to safely get down the treacherous bits. So we're heading down. How you feeling, Kens? I know your butt hurts. She just fell on her butt really hard. Ripped her panties, that's how hard she fell. Must have, I don't know. Anyway, we're on our way down. Hopefully we'll see you maybe before then, but definitely when we get down to the bottom. And according to my Fitbit, we have officially gone 2 miles. How you doing there? Good? About the point we're at for this hike. Can you say hi? Hi. So we have made it back down. The end is here. The Map My Walk said that we went about 2.13 miles, which I believe a little bit more than my Fitbit because the Map My Run does GPS, but my Fitbit says we went 2.8 miles, 2.86 miles. So either way, we definitely went up at least a mile. We definitely came back down at least a mile. I think early on this trip I said I base my trips off like, can my mom do this? And the beginning of this trail, the first quarter of a mile maybe, is definitely pleasant. Doesn't have big boulders, has some roots, but is a fairly easy path. As you get into it, you definitely have rock climbing. You're climbing up rocks, over rocks, up steep hills. We didn't get any really down steep hills until we on our way back, but it is an up and a back. It's not a loop of any sorts, but definitely, I feel like one day Kensley and I are gonna summit all of these places and it's going to be glorious. But right now we're doing a mile, right, Kens? A mile's good for us.
Did you know what happened?
What? They melted. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. It's so hot out here, her crayon's melted. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have come to Mount Hunger and have hiked the whole thing, what did you think of the scenery once you got up there? I'm happy that we made it to some waterfalls because usually I try and make it to like a good resting spot to like end the hike and head back down. So this one did have one at about a mile up. So great hike, we had fun. Let us know if you enjoy these videos because we'll definitely do more because we love some hiking, right? All right guys, see you later.